Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True. Hang on. Yeah. I'm making a video. Can I get back to you? Yeah, those bananas are pretty much done. Oh, they smell good, man. A ripe banana smells good. You pick up a green one, you can't smell anything. See? Some spots forming. No green up at the top. It'll pop very quickly, just peel off. It's a ripe banana. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Brain inflammation or dementia, Alzheimer's, gone. Guys, I have to get things off my chest every now and then. And I came across this moron. And I'll leave the link down below if you want to watch it. I strongly suggest you don't waste your time. But if you kind of feel understand what I'm dealing with, this naturopath, this woman that found the answer to dementia. It is a product that she developed. She and her colleagues herself, she's got the answer to dementia. It's called Herb of Grace. It's an herb. It's like garlic, for God's sakes. Been around since the beginning of the world. It's called Rue, R-U-E, and it doesn't cure dementia. She's a liar. And it's by itself, it does not cure dementia. Anyway, I'll get to that later. But let's talk about dementia. And I'm the first to tell you, I'm not an expert on dementia. I am not, okay? And the fact of the matter is, what this lady doesn't tell you, most people know very, very little about dementia and Alzheimer's. My father had it. It was not fun. It was not ugly, and I'm not making light of it at all. But people that sit there with Alzheimer and just don't know what's going on in their brain? Is it a different reality? Are they happy there? Are they sad there? Or is it just blank? Nobody knows. We don't know we don't know. And I'm preface this by saying, I don't know. Okay? But what we do know, at this point, right now, what we do know is that dementia, Alzheimer, is inflammation of the brain. That's what we know. Okay? And here's a fact that I do know. If there's no inflammation in the rest of the body, there is no inflammation in the brain. And trust me, Alzheimer just doesn't magically appear, guys. And it doesn't start in the brain first. No. It magically appears, doesn't magically appear at all. It starts in the body and it works its way up to the brain. Now, here's a fact. Guys, glucose or carbohydrates or sugar, they're all the same thing. Glucose is the one and only thing that can feed the brain. It's the only thing. Okay? So if you are on the standard American diet or paleo or keto or whatever, which dramatically reduces the carbohydrates, in many cases to nothing, you are starving your brain. You are absolutely 100% starving your brain. There is no paleo, keto, any of those low carb gurus, not one of them can say that brain fog does not come along with it. Nobody can tell you that. Standard American diet, brain fog is a way of life. They are scratching the surface of the gray matter. That's just a fact. It's a fact. Okay? Now, let's get back to dementia. What causes inflammation in the body? Guys, unless an organ of some sort is not working properly due to a physiological problem, we do it one way and do it one way only, with diet. And paleo, keto, high-fat diets are what cause inflammation. There is no vegan, fruitarian that follows the True Power Protocol has anything resembling major inflammation in their body. None. It doesn't exist. And if it's not in the body, it's not getting to your brain. Okay? Now, if you're drinking, if you're an alcoholic and you're consuming enormous amounts of alcohol, that kills brain cells. I'm not saying that, hallucinogenic drugs absolutely ruin brain cells and brain pathways and all that. I'm not saying it's the only way to do it, but Alzheimer's and dementia are absolutely 100% inflammation of the brain. Now, this is a naturopath that knows all about this, or should. Lucy something, whatever her name is, I don't care. Okay? And you shouldn't either. But the whole part of being a naturopath is you don't deal with an herb or a drug. You get the problem under control by natural ways. Now, what she didn't tell you is that if somebody is eating at McDonald's 3, 4, 5 meals a day, just scarfing it in, they can take all this herb of grace all they want, and it's not going to make one bit of difference. Now, this herb of grace, listen to her if you want to. I suggest you don't. But listen to her. She makes it sound like she invented itself, like she got this in the depths of the rainforest. Guys, you can grow it in your backyard. And people have been doing it for a long, long time. But here's the deal. It doesn't work on dementia unless you have the right amount. Oh yeah, you need the right prescription. In other words, you can't grow it in your backyard. That won't work. You have to buy hers because she knows the right amount. Oh God, it's the most disgusting display of snake oil salesmen. I've seen lots of them, but it's just, not to mention, she contradicts herself all over the place. She says at the beginning, what happens is you get brain plaque. Plaque in your brain. Does that sound familiar? Plaque? It shows up different places. We'll get back to that. Plaque in your brain. And once it gets in your brain, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. You can't reverse it. 7.5 minutes later, whatever it was, I can't believe I wasted 7.5 minutes of my life on this. Whatever time later, she says, oh, but this herb of grace that we give you will get rid of all that plaque. And she just got through saying you can't do it. She's a liar. She's a charlatan, and she should be ashamed of herself. But guys, you want to increase your cognitive ability and completely 100% decrease or eliminate your cause for Alzheimer and dementia. What we know now, and I don't say I know, I'm not doing the research, but what the research shows is brain inflammation, and you can get rid of those plaque particles in your brain, just like you can get rid of in your blood, your capillaries, your heart. It can be done. How? Eat a low-fat diet. Eat a diet of foods that is low in inflammation. If you ate bananas all day, and I'm not saying you do, but if you ate bananas all day, your dementia would decrease in days, if not weeks. If you did it for a year, you wouldn't even know you had it. You'd be off the meds, and you wouldn't have to buy her herb of grace. I couldn't watch anymore, so I didn't get to the end to see how much it cost. But trust me, grow it in your backyard for cents. Cents. I'm sure it's close to $50 to get her bottle. And guys, you have to take it every day. You can't just take days off. You have to take the prescription every day. So you're going to this woman and she'll give you a full medical and physical breakdowns before you get a prescription, she's a lying sack of duty. And I'm sick of it. Anyway, my life's too good to dwell on this drivel. Okay?